Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today we'll be showcasing some clips from the community. So the first clip that was sent in was by Boy. He is a rally trap around 800 mil might. For the first rally here, he will have his leader. I think for the next three, he's actually leaderless and in Fury, so that's going to be happening. First leaders or rallies coming in very quickly. He did not put his war gear on in time, I don't think. So it looks like he was able to get the counter off, but he did not get his war gear on, so they ended up doing 2.251 million damage to him and walking back. You can see the leader does have 407 levels, so pretty good levels on there. Not like a max account by any chance, but still a really good leader. Someone you should have a proper comp against and have your war gear on if you're trying to cap them. You can see they did send quite a bit of tier 5 in that rally as well, over a million tier 5. This account is a big comp account, over 36 million troops at 800 mil might. Again, if you're in a big kingdom, make sure you have enough troops. You can still rally trap around 300 or 400 mil might if you have low base might, but keep in mind, if you do go into one of these bigger kingdoms, you're probably going to want to have a couple more troops just in case they do some doubles or triples. So the next clip here is going to be from FX. They are actually someone I know, so I'm going to be posting in their group chat for this as well. But anyways, they'll be rallying him pretty soon here, and I believe he ends up getting capped at one point as well. So the first rally is going to be coming in. He will be able to put his war gear on for this one, I think. Yeah, there you go. Throws his war gear on, so he did get his war gear on for this second rally, was able to cap it. Was not too bad, actually. I think he got the full counter off and he got his war gear on, so only 1.193 million damage. I was able to cap the leader as well. This leader not quite as good as the last one. 369 levels though, still pretty decent. Again, 3 mythic cups, so not the worst leader, and 1.1 million tier 5. Again, high tier 5 count in that comp. Only 4 familiars on the leader though, so it looks like from FX smoking there. I don't know what that offhand is. It must be one of the newer offhands, because again, I don't really usually see people running that. So anyways, at this point, I believe he actually is capped, and he's going to be getting rallied again here. So let's take a look. Yeah, he does not have his leader at this point. He is in Fury as well, so he's capped without his leader. So if you're ever in this situation, just pray. So what our trap today, Boy is going to be doing is actually going to be trying to counter and put full heroes on his wall to counter that as well. So trying to get all the HP and defense as possible, because again, when you don't have your leader, you don't have your stats. You don't even have your your base stats and your war stats for your talents or anything like that. You literally just have, unless they change that. I don't think they changed that. I think it's just other passive stats. Anyway, so the rally's going to be coming in a couple seconds here. So he's just getting ready. It does look like someone is slowly joining there. Was a little late to join the rally there. So if you're ever joining rallies, make sure you're on time. So Cav rally here. So he's going to be switching to Cav. So he's got the full counter off. They are a little slow on the carpeting. So he's able to actually switch his familiars, and he's also going to switch all his heroes as well. Thankfully, again, they were quite slow on this. He still has 12 seconds to change all his heroes here. So again, as long as he gets it off before they actually hit, he's able to get all range heroes on his wall with range familiars, so hopefully that does help him cap, and he was able to cap that rally as well. 1.9 million. Again, the damage is going to be a little bit higher because he's not in his war gear. He doesn't have his leader, so he doesn't have his war stats. It looks like Tech Strider was the leader, 439 levels. Really good war gear here. He's got a couple mythic champ pieces that are tempered. His accessories are also tempered up to 6, so pretty good stats on there. They did use the bunny for that. I'm not sure why he has no infirmaries, so maybe he runs full manners just so he can rebuild. So that might be actually a smart thing to do. That might be a smart thing to do nowadays, just make it so it's easier to rebuild, and you're getting 60% back from the Sanctuary anyways, so I never thought about doing that with the new Sanctuary update. Maybe I should think about doing that, especially in these bigger kingdoms where you're taking doubles and triples and stuff. You won't be healing anyways, so it's just cheaper to rebuild if you already have full manners going, so maybe that's what's going on here. I have to think about that one. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you do this? Because I think it's the first time I've seen someone not have any infirmaries doing this. Again, you will have lower HP though, and having that extra army HP really does help nowadays. But again, you'll get army attack instead of HP. So I'm not sure if that's better though, because you're giving up 2% army attack better than 5% army HP. But again, you won't be getting any troops back every time you rally, so you will have just a bunch of reds in your sanctuary that you have to pull out later. So anyways, another coalition's coming in. It is tier 5, or no, sorry, it is infantry, so he's going to be switching to cav. He's also going to go full cav hero, so he's able to get that off very quickly. He's also going to switch his, what's called, familiars out. Coalition's still speeding up, but again, they were a little slow on the speed up there, so he is able to actually switch all his heroes and all his familiars, and the thing is still walking. It looks like Trippy Red is going to be the rally lead, over 400 levels on that as well. A little bit less tier 5 on this rally though, so shouldn't walk back or anything. We'll do a decent amount of damage just because, again, no war stats or anything like that. But with the full cav heroes on there, it should be doing. It's still coming in. Oh my god! So he actually had to port, and he ended up burning. So again, was not quite enough. It looks like Trippy Red was a little bit too strong for him. 2.5 million reds, and there was a 10,000 walkback, which I assume is just all siege at that point, based on that. You can see he does have Mythic Champ in there, full Mythic gear, cups and everything. So pretty good leader for sure. Trippy Red there was able to walk back from that. Unfortunately, even with the full cav heroes and the full counter and all that, again, if you want to do that, go cav wedge, by the way. You just will have your infantry doing a little bit more damage. So again, we'll take a look here. Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like someone hit his solo trap as well. So it looks like his solo trap, Killa Wood, was able to cap Trippy Red right after that. So that's what this was, or it was at least someone's solo trap. I'm not sure if it was his, but you can see how much damage it happened there. Not too much, even on a full counter. So again, it looks like, oh, this was a different one. Oh, that was Trippy Red there attacking his man. Cabr's. Oh, maybe it was just some tests at the end, so maybe that was what was going on. So, anyways, so let's take a look here. 152k, and looks like, oh, and this was the other one. So, in research gear, apparently 646k reds, or sorry, total damage, not reds, to the front line. So pretty good there. Anyways, let's take a look at the rally reports. So this was Polar Bear. This was the first rally lead. Walked back with 715. Again, I don't think he got his war gear on, so this was him taking it in his non-war gear. Did get a walk back. Again, you kind of need your war gear nowadays against these stronger leads, unless you have really good base stats. If you're like a rally lead, you should be fine, because you'll have those really good base stats. But as a normal account, you really do need to get your war gear on nowadays, because people walk back from crazy amounts. Again, we walk back from 50 million troops while they are in their war gear, like a couple of videos ago. So you better have your war gear on nowadays, or you might get a walk back, even if you full counter them. And for whatever reason, you have full, what's called, heroes and familiars countering that as well. So this was the last one where he actually did end up burning. 401 levels on that, 2.5 million, 10k walkback, which is a siege walkback, because that's pretty normal. You just don't have enough attack to get through his troops fast enough, and you never get to that siege, and they walk back. So if you're ever having problems with siege walkbacks, just add more damage. So that's basically all you can do. If people are walking back with siege, add more damage. The more damage you have, the faster you're going to get to their siege, and the faster you'll kill it off. And because there is a timer, keep in mind, for a... Hey, so the second trap of the day is going to be Lord's Mobile Gamer. He is also a rally trap, sitting at 961 million might. He's going to be taking a couple rallies today. We'll see how they go. So the first rally lead is going to be Let's Go here. Let's Go is literally Let's Go Brandon, I think is his name. He's going to be sending in a infantry rally, just going to be basically just porting away. Was obviously in the right formation there already, so sitting in cav wedge, able to cap that super easily. Well, at least I think he captured him super easily. But he was able to get his war gear on. Trying to switch back to his fake gear there as well. Let's take a look at the report here. Let's see, it was a infantry rally, but it did quite a bit. Oh, never mind. He's running the tier 1 siege comp. So I was like, that did quite a bit of damage. I forgot. He actually is running my tier 1 siege comp, so he's going to be looking like he's taking way more damage than he is. You can see he actually took 1 million damage to his front line, and 2.2 million damage was soaked up with those tier 1 siege. Again, the tier 1 siege is a great way to soak up damage without actually reducing your front line and stuff like that. So if you're having problems with, like, say, your front line getting whittled down very quickly, just build a bunch of tier 1 siege. They don't add as much might as the tier 2 in the front line. Again, technically you could have a bigger front line, but your front line will actually decrease much faster that way. So anyways, because again, tier 1 is only 2 might, or tier 2 is 8 might, so you can technically have twice as, or 4 times as many tier 1 as tier 2 for the same amount of might. So keep in mind that. So it's a give and take though if you're doing this comp. And again, this comp is much better with Pack 5 familiars because the Pack 5 familiars will get triggered faster when your tier 1 siege get hit by their Pack 5 familiars. So again, this comp is mostly made for Pack 5 familiars, but it can be used for other stuff, even though it's not as efficient if you don't have those Pack 5 familiars. So it works, but not as efficiently as if you had Pack 5 familiars. Keep that in mind. So anyways, so we're going to be actually taking another rally here. It looks like HK is going to be the rally lead. Big Bane is going to be the first guy coming in. It looks like there's a double going on here. So let's see what happens here. See if they cancel the first one or not. Looks like it is going to be sped up. He's just going to throw on his war gear, counter it pretty quickly there, then pour it away, make sure they hit. Looks like they did get a not a walk back, but a I think it was a bunny or something like that. Let's take a look here. 800k in the front line. The rest was actually in his back line, so he's going to port back to the same spot, go back to his hunting gear or his merging gear, whatever he was sitting in before, and see if they'll go again. So he's going to be switching to Cav Wedge for the next rally that is coming in. It is technically a double rally, but not a very well-timed double rally, and it looks like TR decided to cancel. Not surprising, because obviously he is online, and if you ever see someone port back to their spot after they took a rally, sometimes they will cancel it, even if they see that massive drop. Again, he got the full counter off, so the massive drop doesn't look quite as bad, so maybe they thought he didn't get full or he didn't get the counter off, and maybe got like whatever it's called, like infinite or something like that. So you never know. But yeah, the whole point of the tier 1 siege is either it triggers the Pack 5 familiars faster, or it actually makes it look like you're taking more damage than you really are, and it looks like they actually have a better chance of burning you then, since you were taking so much damage. Keep in mind, if they do get a walk back, you're probably going to burn though, because you're taking quite a bit of troops from those tier 1 siege, so the chance of them burning you from a walkback is much higher, but it doesn't increase the chances of them walking back. Keep in mind, first off, you have 15 million siege, so if those siege ever do target their siege, they do kill them very quickly. But the problem is, obviously, siege doesn't always target siege, so that's Big Bane's gear there, quite good as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you have any clips you want to submit for these videos, if you want to be showcased on here, all you got to do is add me online. My line will be in the description down below. It is Predatorxvx. Just add me online, send me a message, hey, I want to showcase, or I want you to showcase my clips on your channel. Then send me a YouTube link. I will look through the YouTube link. It might take a couple weeks for me to get you in a video, but I'll try and do it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.